Breaking news unfolding in New York this morning as Prince Andrew's lawyers respond to sex assault claims made against him in court. From all, let's bring in royal commentator Camilla Tominey in London. Camilla, good morning to you. Nice to see you. The Duke's legal team describing this case as baseless, non-viable and potentially unlawful. Do we know where the Prince is right now and how he's responding?
Morning, Karl. Well, we understand that the Prince is still in Balmoral. We know that he hosted a shooting party at the weekend. So clearly his strategy is to keep calm and carry on and leave it to the legal team. And my understanding is the strategy is very much that they're going to go in and an attempt to clear his name. And then the next step will be to clear the air. And then finally, they hope to rehabilitate his image. So actually what's going on in the courtroom is quite technical. They're making arguments about whether this paperwork was properly served. They're also going to be relying on a document that his accuser, Virginia Roberts, signed when she came to an agreement with Jeffrey Epstein himself in 2009, which apparently said that she wasn't to sue any of his friends or associates. So we wait and see how this plays out. But of course, it still begs the question, Karl, even if he does clear his name and clear the air, is there ever a way back for him to public life?
Look, I think I would have thought a shooting party in Balmoral is an excellent first step in repairing your reputation globally.
Well, look, it's difficult, isn't it? Because actually he's been found guilty in the court of public opinion for showing a huge error in judgment in even maintaining this friendship with Jeffrey Epstein, regardless of the accusations that have come his way. It's worth stressing, of course, as ever, that he vehemently denies them. But as you and I both know, and indeed today viewers understand, his reputation is shot to pieces.
He's got to get served. You can't hide behind palace walls, and I would have thought it's difficult for him to plausibly deny in any way, shape or form knowledge of the lawsuit.
Well, the lawsuit was delivered via intermediary to his security guards at his house, Royal Lodge in Windsor, on the 27th of August. His lawyers are going to argue that that's not proper service and it should have been done via a British court intermediary. So that's going to be the legal wrangling. Then they're going to, again, as I referred to earlier, seek to try and unseal this document from 2009, suggesting that Virginia Roberts isn't able to sue him. Perhaps that legal case will be won, but it still begs the question as to where he can go from there. Because if the court case is dropped, he still has to rebuild his image. And in the meantime, his mother at 95 is supporting him, in a family way, but at the same time, obviously having to deal with the collateral damage caused by this ongoing saga.
Well, that's right. And the pressure is building around all of that, right?
Well, the pressure's also building because there's been some quite unfortunate headlines over this weekend and the weekend before about Prince Charles and suggestions about people who have been given donations to his charity then being given honours. And you sort of look at it and you look at this 95-year-old woman at the centre of it, and you also bring in, Harry and Meghan last year and think, what has this woman done to deserve it in her dotage?
That's a very good question. Camilla, always good to talk to you. Thanks for your time.